Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the FIFA 20 Sim Tournament. It's round 5. My name's Nate Patrick, or Nate PTK. Randy requested Socceroos versus Canada. Not Canada, completely different country. Those are the players that have been selected. This is the matchup. Let's get on into the game. Get excited. Big matchup. A lot of Aussies obviously in the chat. However, quite a few talented Canadians. Randy getting his man in Alfonso. So let's rock and or roll. The Socceroos at home. The national anthem's played. But we're here for the main action. Socceroos versus Canada. Everyone picking the player they believe will get the highest match rating and earn them the maximum 3 points from round 5. Your players on the winning team, you get 2 points. All over the top, man throwing himself at it. Not getting anywhere, unlucky. We go again. Bit of a tackle off the ball, but nothing doing. Swung in. Cleared. Initially anyway. Irvine, the pivot, the CDM. Now Canada can go on the attack. Oh, the unlucky emote has never been more relevant. Ryan Grant with that long flowing mullet. You can't really miss it. Target, diagonal ball, headed clear. Canada under the pump early, I tell you what. Randy, are you sure this is what you wanted? Little dink ball, the header, good save. Bojan. We're in Australia, would say Borjan. Socceroos all over Canada early, far out. Tommy Rogic with the step overs. Tries to take his man on, gets it back now. Tommy kicks it straight into the defender. Lovely ball for Hoylett. Down the left-hand side, Hoylett. The cut back. Matty Ryan just does enough. Players offside. Don't know if Matty Ryan knew that. Heavy pass. Randy, how are you feeling? Proud Canadian. Are you worried? And you feel like your team will rally, your country will rally? This is Lecky. Working it on the right-hand side with Grant. Aaron Moy. We love ye, Baldy Head. Australia are winning the ball back well. Every time they lose it. Tenacious defending, ball in. Comfortably tipped clear. And now, the danger man, Davies down the right-hand side. And that's a lovely looking through ball. David, he sees a player. Cut back on the inside. Hoylett, oh, it's lovely from Canada. Matt Ryan, outstanding save. That was genuinely some of the best football we've seen from any round of the Sim tournament. Matty Ryan, and there he is again. 1 foot from Matty Ryan, the only thing stopping that first attempt, and here he is with the dive to stop the second. Lovely from Canada. Nothing doing it from the corner, headed clear. Seriously, that build-up play did it for me. That ball, however, not so great. Canada end up with it anyway. Davies has them on a string. The Socceroos do get it clear. Chat, as always, a lot of your questions can be answered in the Discord. Feel free to check it out if you're ever wondering what time things are happening. That's your place to be. As his bench to Goodwin, Australia haven't used the left-hand side too much just yet. Jerome, that's not actually the answer at all. Has nothing to do with that. Randy requested it, if I really do need to spell it out. Randy asked, can we do it? I said, what time, Randy? Randy said, right now, I want this game. And so Randy got this game. Grant on the left-hand side. Switching sides, normally a right back. Does well, little curves, cross. Nothing doing. No binger. Thank you. Rogic! Oh my! Another good save. Some of these shots far out. Heavy touch, but the Socceroos will get another corner. I'm sorry if that Discord line sounded harsh. In hindsight, I'm sitting here like, was that me? It's not meant to be. It's genuinely just like I like to communicate with you all. And the best way for me to do that is in Discord. So if you want to know what I'm thinking or when and why things are happening, that's just genuinely the best way to make it happen. David to Hoylett. Canada again trying that first touch build-up play. No goals just yet, but plenty of action. Irvine, lovely through ball to Lecky. Tries to stand it up. It'll be headed clear, and we've got ourselves another corner. Spam those Lecky's, Zati. It is indeed unlucky. Irvine gives it back to Moy. Australia looking for their opening. Moy cross-headed clear. The first time pass from Canada. Again, no good. 27 minutes played. Socceroos on top. Canada dangerous on the counter-attack. And that's what we like to see in these sim tournaments. Fast-paced, attacking football. Hoylett tries to take on Trent Sainsbury. And happy just to wait for some support, perhaps. Cross in. Wasn't really dealt with, and I believe it glances off. Indeed, a Canadian. A third of regular time completed. We're no closer to finding out who will win this game, but Socceroos more controlled in their approach. Some great saves by both keepers. Oh, and again, right on cue. Commentator's blessing indeed. Touched on there by Taggart. I'm not sure if it was sneaking in, but the keeper does what the keeper needed to do. Burn the points indeed. To the edge of the area, Deganek decides to lash at it. David down the right-hand side, look at the pace, plays it inside, Davies, he's against Moy, and Matt Ryan again with another outstanding save. Destined, it felt, for the side netting, but Matt Ryan gets a big paw to it. Anywhere will do for the Socceroos. Hutchinson. David now tries to play it around the corner. No good. AJ wanted it laid off for Hoylett. I wonder why. Irvine just dwelling on it. Gets into a bit of a pickle, but gets out of it. Can you get out of a pickle? I'm not sure. Here we go again. Another Canadian counter-attack. Davies, no one can touch him. When he's sprinting down the right-hand side, no one gets close. Needs to be able to pick out a teammate, though. Can't do it. Lovely lofted through ball over the top. Goodwin gets the return ball. Surely now for Australia. Another good save. Goodwin low and hard across the face, but the keeping has been sensational. Irvine to Taggart. Adam Taggart. Back to Moy. To Lecky. Irvine. Australia, so many passes. Where's the finish? Irvine again. Tries the little dink cross. Nothing doing. Canada resolute. Hoylett waits for Davies and then releases him. The Canadian in space once more. Davies. Shot near post and goal. Oh, Randy wanted his man. And you know exactly why. It's a cracking left-footed strike at the near post. Too quick for Matty Ryan. And the Canadians take the lead. Absolutely rifled it. One 0. There you go. The home crowd completely silent after that. The Australians don't know what to think. Asic Bajic is a quick player, not quick enough apparently. Can Australia find an equaliser before the break? Not yet. I say this as a proud Australian. This Canadian team has been excellent to watch. The pace on the wings. This time it's Hoylett.
The referee has indicated.
Ball across the face. Oh, it's 2-0. It's lovely from Canada. And no prizes for guessing who scores it. This time it was set up by Junior Hoylett. The crowd booing because Alphonso Davies is having an absolute field day. Randy requested the stream, requested the player. And it's looking like two excellent decisions. Lovely ball, great header. And it's 2-0 before half-time. The Graham Arnold haters already coming out in force. Borrow wants someone to take Davies out. "30 seconds remaining. This is Taggart. Tommy Rogic. Back to Irvine. Rogic. Irvine again. Tries the drag back. Nothing doing in terms of a foul. And well. After the early dominance by Australia, it's Canada in the ascendancy and Alphonso Davies running riot. I think those stats do tell the story. Australia with plenty of possession. Possession means nothing if you don't do something with it. Second half underway now. Borrow, that's a weird flex and I genuinely like it. Ball over the top. Oh, they're abusing him on this right-hand side. Ball across. Ryan Grant does get there on this occasion. Corner to Canada. Indeed. The Aussies want Davies taken out. Meanwhile, they've got something to deal with. He almost went for the hat-trick, you know. Can Australia find a bit of pace about their attack? It's all been nice and intricate, but slow. And giving that Canadian defense just time to set, get back, find your shape. Forcing Australia to play their way through, and they haven't been able to do it with any real conviction. This will land to Leckie on the left. Switch sides with Goodwin, it seems. Bajic stands it up, headed clear. Hoylett, surely he's not going to take his man on. He is. Hoylett backs himself for pace, then runs into a bit of trouble. Genuinely has been wonderful counter-attacking football from Canada. Randy, you may just have a new fan. Aaron Moy to Leckie. Man on the inside is Taggart. Leckie doesn't use him. And there we're going to see a substitute made for Canada. You would have thought they were pretty happy, but not happy enough. Claudinho, the man to come on. Good tackle. Leckie. The final ball from Australia just has not been there. Here comes David now. Hutchinson onto this right-hand side. You know who it's going to. Davies. Lovely back heel. To David. Good tackle coming in. Canada retain the ball. And for once, Davies loses out. Is that the first time that's happened this game? Ryan Grant. Back to Moy. Leckie. Good D on that left-hand side. We're going to see another sub perhaps. Indeed. A double sub for the Australians, in fact. Maybe these changes will help spur them on. Mustafa Amini on for Rogic. Jimmy Jego on for Irvine. Oh, that's got to be a foul. Australia will play it on, and now it will come back for the free kick. Will Aaron Moy take it perhaps? Another substitute for Canada. Focus right now is on Moy. Hoylett coming off just by the way. Aaron Moy for Australia. Hits the crossbar. The follow-up header comfortably saved. I guess that's a little bit better from the Aussies, but there's more to do. Hoylett off. Must be spent. Jerome wants Davies off. AJ doesn't like the decision. Maybe he's going off on a very high match rating though, AJ. The final sub for the Aussies will be made. Goodwin off. Not sure who the man coming on is. Borello. Brisbane Roar fans might remember, particularly. Two-thirds of regular time played. Australia yet to score. Aaron Moy! Another good save. Did anyone pick the Canadian keeper? May well be on his way to man of the match. AJ points out all three subs made at the 60th minute mark. They're running themselves and the opposition ragged. It's been a game of high intensity. This is Arfield. Trying to get away from Ryan Grant. Holding him off. He does get away, Arfield. Ryan Grant equally as tired. Ball inside. Cut back. Matt Ryan with another good save. Irvine's clearly been the best. He got subbed off, champ. Arfield to take the corner. Big swinger. Headed clear. Not looking good for Australia right now. Moist challenge, no foul. Lecky getting told off by the broadcast studio. That'll be, I was going to say straight up Matty Ryan. Defender decides to get it clear instead. Amini has not been good since he's come on just yet. Ball around the corner. And I believe Matty Ryan with another save. AJ, I'd like to stop saying his name, but he's been in the action. Good diving header clear by Mustafa Amini. If Canada get a third, it would surely kill the game off. Who's going to step up for the Socceroos? Lecky still running. Needs some mates, does Lecky. Ryan Grant comes to help out. Nicely done. Lecky to Taggart. Taggart swings it. Out only as far as Bayach, who knees it to the opposition. David. And now, guess who? Alfonso. Goes near post again. Oh, Alfonso. It's sensational. It's the hat-trick. Surely he's going to be the player of the game. And Randy has orchestrated this absolutely perfectly. The crowd boo. But it's been a one-man show. Mimics the second goal, really. I think we can probably call it there. No substitutes remaining. No real hope for the Aussies. Look at the lack of numbers forward for Australia. Canada, to be fair, have just simply been the better side. Maybe they're not going to stop there. Tackle on that occasion, Borrello. Back to Bayach inside, Taggart, Jimmy Jeggers. Amini. His pass doesn't find feet. Last Canadian substitution. Laren coming on. Cavallini, who had a good game coming off. Borrello with the take on. And just gives it to Amini, who has just been dreadful. I really like Amini IRL. But in this sim tournament, he has been nowhere. Wotherspoon holds it up. Interesting decision. Game management, perhaps. Sam, good to have you in here, mate. Just a quick recap if you are new. People have picked which player they believe will get the best match rating, or at least picked a player from the winning side, get more points, or those two things. Borrello to the back stick, Lecky inside. Australia simply cannot score. We're going to see for Australia that they've had plenty of shots on target, but it will mean nothing. AJ, I do understand what you're getting at there, respect. Lecky to Aaron Moy, Amini back to Moy, these two working it between themselves. Lecky, as is. Across the face. Canada, resolute. Inside, comfortably inside the final 10 minutes. Borrello to Lecky. Inside, maybe now. Not yet. Amini Recycles. Lecky. To Jimmy Jego. Tame shot. Canada surely now just happy to watch that clock wind down. Australia have huffed and puffed, but had little in way of a final product. Lovely ball across again. Maybe hashtag one last ride for Davies. Canada happy to play it back. Hutchinson. The chest. Oh, it's lovely from Davies. Lauren across the face. Well defended, Ryan Grant. 2 minutes of regular time left. Rodinho with the take on, gets around his man. Lecky, it's going to go back. Australia look like a defeated side.
The fourth official has indicated there will be
They'll have to endure 3 minutes of stoppage time, one for every goal they've conceded. And that's a decent touch. Davies is past the last man for Australia, happy to take it to the corner. Oh, Randy must be loving life. Surely we're about to find out that adding to the Canadian win, Alphonso Davies gets man of the match. Randy will take 3 points and just laugh at all of us peasants. Final chance for the Socceroos. And maybe, just maybe, that sums up this contest. Alphonso will collect the match ball. He was sensational. And clearly the main point of difference between these two sides. The same amount of shots and shots on target, but a very different scoreline. Aaron Moy was the Australians' best. Hoylett with a 9.1 was up there. David 8.4. But clearly, it's Alphonso who's going to take maximum points. We'll add this in nice and quickly. Thank you very much for participating. Well done if you picked Canada. And an extra large well done if you are Randy Cardos. Congratulations on your 3 points.